There is no justice, just us. I can still hear the voice of my mentor. He said, if you want justice, you must not rely on the criminal justice system because it's just a system. It's up to us to make a difference. Oklahoma has been number one in incarcerating women for 28 years straight. So how did we get here? From 1925 until 1971, the U.S. incarcerated approximately 200,000 people. From 1971 to 2018, those numbers skyrocketed to approximately 1.8 million people. It all started with the war on drugs during the Nixon administration in 1971. Oklahoma legislators followed suit. Drug laws and punishments increased and then became severe. The issue then turned to, what do? Well, it's bipartisan now. The winds have completely shifted, and there are serious efforts to combat the mass incarceration epidemic in Oklahoma. Incarcerated mothers with children. There's 4,624 minor children living with incarcerated mothers. Amber Kirk is a 36-year-old mother of 3 minor children. Amber was drug addicted and in an abusive relationship, which is very common for women in Oklahoma that battle drugs. Amber, because of this, racked up several felony convictions in 1 year and wound up in drug court. Although drug court is good, it is not always what is needed. And unfortunately, Amber racked up another felony drug conviction. This ended up with a very serious sentence of life in prison. Life in prison. Robyn Allen. Robyn is a grandmother and a mother who is a longtime drug addict. Robyn had a drug addiction problem and she was a drug dealer. The reason she dealt drugs was to supply her addiction and to assist her family in a time of need. Her daughter, her husband, her grandkids had all fell on hard times. They had to move in. Robyn, none of them had jobs. Robyn went to drug dealing, which again is another situation that goes hand in hand, drug dealing and drug addiction. In November of last year, I connected with music industry legend Jason Flom. Jason is best known for producing music for the likes of Katy Perry, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and Kid Rock. But what you may not know is that Jason has been passionately fighting for criminal justice reform for 30 years. When we got on the phone, Jason said, what can we do to fix the female incarceration epidemic in Oklahoma? How can we help these women? I told him that I had founded a project called Another Chance Justice Project. Another Chance is an investigative nonprofit that assists female nonviolent offenders with their upcoming parole and commutation hearings by getting their family support, by writing our own letters to the board, the Pardon and Parole Board, and more importantly, finding resources for these women, such as transitional homes upon their release. Jason was very impressed. He was all in and pledged his support immediately. And then in his most New York of New York accents, this born and raised New Yorker said, I have never wanted to come to Oklahoma, ever. But I will if you show me serious results in the next year. Since July, Another Chance has assisted 63 women in gaining their freedom. In 2017, Oklahoma granted 17 commutations. In 2018, 105. Two of these results we've already discussed. Amber Kirk, her commutation was granted in December, and she was home by Christmas with her family, as you see here in this picture behind me. She has 2 jobs, and while reuniting with her family, continues to work on her sobriety. Robyn Allen, she was granted her commutation February 13th and is awaiting Governor Stitt's signature for her release. That's Robyn behind me with her daughter and her mother. Robyn also plans on getting a job, reuniting with her family, and continuing to work on her sobriety. Before Another Chance was formed, there were almost no resources for these 2 women and women like them. I named this project Another Chance Justice Project because we believe in another chance, not just a second chance. Thank you.